Hi guys, just going down a little side track from a project that I'm working on. These little connectors, I wouldn't recommend them for anything important, but I bought them quite a few years ago because they're very simple to use. It's just got a bit of springy metal in there that you push down, that leaves a gap, you push your wire in there, let it go, and it grips it. Although, as you can see there, not particularly well. Probably does better if it's a bit of copper wire, so it can dig in to the copper. But I use them on some of my little projects where it's convenient to be able to disconnect easily. What I do with my clocks that I run off various types of battery, potato batteries, saltwater batteries, that sort of thing. I push a bit of magnesium strip in there and it grips that quite nicely because you can't solder onto magnesium strips, so I can't make a permanent joint. So this is a convenient halfway house. Push your magnesium strip in there and that holds it well enough. What I want to do, because you can see it's not a very good grip, so if I put my bit of wire in there, quite often we get a little bit of corrosion in there and that's enough to stop it working. What I want to do is pop one side out and try and solder directly onto it. Solder the wire onto one side, so we've got the gripper on the other side and a soldered fix on this side. And while we're doing that, I thought I'd just try and poke it apart so we can see what's actually in there, how it's put together. If I can do this without stabbing my finger with my little screwdriver. Right, that's our little double plunger, I suppose we'd call it, because that side you just push down. It's not a rocker switch, you're just pushing down there because that's got a gap in the middle of it. When it pushes down, the springy strip, as you saw before, you have a gap either side. You have a gap in the middle that you can push your wire into. And what I want to do, as I say, is try and push that out. Oh, there is a spring in the middle there. I'm going to lose that. Hopefully not. Oh, I lost it already. Is there a spring in there? Sure there was. Can't poke it all the way through. No, there isn't a spring in there. That just sits in there. Oh, we can see it clearly now. Right, so that just pushes down on that side or the other side. And because you've got the gap up the middle, when it pushes down, you can slide your bit of wire in there. And as I say, what I want to do is try and poke one side out and solder directly onto it. Now, there's a good chance this is some sort of springy steel that you can't solder on. I say that, but I'm confident I've done it before. And what I used was this solder that bigclivedotcom reviewed quite a while ago. Basically, he said it's horrible stuff, don't use it. But in passing, he said that it does actually solder steel. So whatever the resin they've got in there, it's actually acidic enough to go into the steel and allow you to solder onto it. At least that's what I'm working on now. I'm going to use one of these bits of wire, solder it on there, and then reassemble it. I've cleaned it with a bit of sandpaper. Let's just see. Well, we'll try the ordinary solder first. You might see that that's just not taking at all. Clean that off. Try this stuff. we actually on there? I think we are. You can never be quite sure. Let's turn that over. Have a look at the other side. Yeah, I think we've got contact there. Someone here. Give it a good tug. That would appear that we've soldered onto springy steel. Is that hot? Not too hot. So if we reassemble this, push it through like that, put that one in there. So we've now got that like that, and that attached on there. I'll just get a bit of magnesium to show you what I'm talking about. My magnesium strip, which is a bit black where it's oxidized, so we will clean it up before we actually want to use it. But if we trim the end a little bit, because that's a bit too wide to go in there. There we go. Right, so that's how I can do a quick change on my magnesium strip in the batteries, because the magnesium gets eaten up quite quickly by the electrolysis action. It's a sacrificial anode. I think it is anode or cathode. Can't remember which way around it is. Anyway, yeah, it gets eaten up, so it's handy to be able to replace it quickly and easily. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.